The 37 on 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Grant. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray flush to his right. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 22. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down again. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now here we go on 4th down with Murray. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Marshall, the intended receiver. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
56.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. DJ Reader able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan. Open man here, TJ Jones. 23 yards the pickup there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And that's their 1st sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Lee, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the 1st quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. T.J. Jones there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Memphis score, Vikings 14, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray going to throw. And that will be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which you also have to guard again.
And now look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach.
He's got a man, complete. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Kill. Turn up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, fellas.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. To throw is Ryan. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Freeman. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Ryan. Completes it to Lee. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Check 26, check 26.
They will run with Grant. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Kill.
They go back to Grant.
I got you, boy.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got you. Slam.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Grant, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Murray now to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
57 to Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Ryan looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.